They say that Methuselah lived to be 900 years old. I don't know. You know what I think? I think that's how long it seemed to his kids. Now, coping with our parents is something we expect to be hard, although maybe not this hard. But why should it be so hard with our siblings? Well, let me give you a few statistics. There are currently 20 million people, 20 million caring for a parent. Of these, 91% say they do not share responsibilities equally with anyone. And 51%, more than half, say they do it alone. Yet we know that 85% of these people have siblings. So, if you are having issues or tensions or conflict with your siblings, you are so not alone. It is an epidemic. By the way, some of you are listening as adult children and siblings. Some of you are professionals. But I'm going to speak to all of you as siblings. If you're professionals, I really want to say I applaud the work you do with families. But many of you have told me that in your own families, you are people. A social worker said to me last week, you can know a lot, but when it's your family, all bets are off. So, this epidemic of sibling tensions is why I've spent years researching and writing my book, They're Your Parents Too. And the correct pronunciation is, They're Your Parents Too. To help people understand why the sibling relationship can be so emotional, even ferocious at this time, and how best to navigate it, not just over caregiving, but all the issues that come up. Power of attorney, end-of-life decisions, dementia, right through to death, mourning, inheritance, so there's a big one, and to the other side, to what I call the sibling generation, when we are the oldest people in our family. Now, this is a hard time. I do not have to tell you people that this is a hard time. But there's also some good news here. There are tremendous opportunities for deep satisfaction, personal growth, and even closeness and connection with siblings, even when it doesn't seem very likely. Now, why is this so challenging? Well, first of all, it's new. A generation or two ago, we didn't go through this long period of caring for aging parents. Our parents are living 30 years longer than people did a couple of generations ago. That is a greater increase in longevity than in the previous 5,000 years. Think about that. But our parents are not only living longer, they're living longer with chronic conditions. Think about your grandma. If she was like my grandma and she lived to be old, well, maybe that was 80. And chances are she was pretty healthy most of that time. And then maybe she got sick, and maybe she went in the hospital, and then grandma died. But now, because of the miracles of medical science, our parents are living longer with chronic conditions, which in the old days they would have died from. And they need a lot of care. But because of all the social revolutions of the 20th century, remember the 60s, the 70s, women as well as men are in the workforce. We live all over the country and the world, and we have very complicated family lives. So just when we need more caregivers, there are fewer available caregivers. So this is new. We have no model, no script, and everybody's trying to figure it out. Not just you, but your sister and your other sister and your brother, and also your parents, who probably did not go through this in the same way with their parents. So have some compassion for yourselves.